This is a map of Saudi Arabia, and this tiny line slicing 170 kilometers straight through the desert was supposed to change the course of human history forever. A trillion-dollar mirrored megacity designed to hold 9 million residents, with zero cars, zero roads, and zero emissions. A flawless linear empire on paper. But in 2026, when hyper-ambitious engineering collided with real-world geology, the entire project suffered a catastrophic whiplash. The continuous 170-kilometer spine was officially throttled down by over 98%. It wasn't just a budget crisis that forced this massive rethink. It was a brutal physical reality. Moving a continuous city across 3 hostile geological zones proved to be an engineered nightmare. So what went wrong underground? And why did the world's most futuristic dream have to be completely rewritten? Engineers called it the most ambitious construction blueprint in human history. A single mirrored megastructure stretching 170 kilometers straight across the desert. Designed to house 9 million people with no cars, no streets, and zero carbon emissions. Backed by $500 billion. But in 2026, the dream collided hard with reality. This is the raw, uncovered truth behind Neom's The Line. What was built, what wasn't, and why the world's most futuristic megaproject had to be dramatically redesigned. To understand the line, you first have to grasp its insane scale. A 500-meter-tall, 200-meter-wide continuous structure meant to function as one giant building. But building something this long and rigid across hostile terrain created engineering problems on a scale never attempted before. The alignment crosses 3 brutal geological zones. Soft, saturated coastal sands that behave like quicksand, hard granitic mountain rock, and shifting desert soil. Any minor ground movement along this 170-kilometer line could create catastrophic twisting forces capable of shattering the mirrored glass facade. Before any mirrors could rise, engineers had to drive thousands of enormous concrete piles, some over 50 meters deep and 2.5 meters wide, into bedrock. In desert temperatures exceeding 45 degrees Celsius, they even ran industrial ice plants 24/7 just to keep the concrete from cracking during curing. The sheer size created new problems. Acting like a giant sail, the wall would face extreme wind loads from the Red Sea. Engineers responded with internal sky gardens and strategic perforations to let wind pass through. The narrow design was also meant to create a natural chimney effect, pulling cool air upward for passive ventilation. With no roads or cars, everything moved through a high-speed underground spine system. Tunneling had to happen simultaneously with foundation work. One small misalignment could compromise the entire superstructure above. But the biggest reality check came from the budget. After spending tens of billions with limited visible progress, Saudi leadership ordered a major strategic review. The 170-kilometer vision has been scaled back dramatically to an initial 2.4-kilometer prototype phase. As of mid-2026, major construction on the line has been officially paused until after 2030. Focus has shifted to more realistic developments. The Oxagon Industrial Port and the world's largest green hydrogen plant, which recently reached over 90% completion. The line is now being reimagined as a hybrid, part prototype city, part massive data center hub, taking advantage of coastal cooling for AI infrastructure. The line proved that while you can dream anything on a blueprint, the desert, the wind, economics, and physics will always have the final say. It's no longer the sci-fi linear city originally promised, but it's evolving into something potentially more practical. What do you think? Was scaling back the line a smart engineering decision, or did they simply aim too far beyond current limits? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more deep dives into the world's most insane mega projects, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join Epic Builds Uncovered. In the next episode, we head to the freezing North Sea to uncover a record-breaking offshore platform that stands taller than the Eiffel Tower. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next build.